Oh, here it comes. Look at the rain. Oh, you prick. Just when I was going to actually go out in the zoo and make a video, just the rain is coming down. Hopefully it's just a little one cloud. Good morning. I had plans to make a video this morning since I'm off today, because I was hoping it was gonna be a nice day, but it actually is raining. But that's okay. I'm sure it's just one little rain cloud. It'll pass on. So I've got a new phone and I wanted to make a video today and just kind of play with this camera, so this is what I'm doing. And I wanted to update you guys and show you guys some of the new wheels that are going to be going on the Z if I ever just do it. Gosh, I've been so lazy about it. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll already know that these wheels I've bought a couple of months ago, and they will be going on the Z pretty soon. I've just been BSing lately. The last video, I want to say, we talked about my Z coming back from paint, and I was giving you guys an update on the car as it was. These right here I had purchased hoping that they would be in before my reveal on the Z, but it didn't happen. They showed up a few days before my reveal, and it was kind of too late to remeasure the car and, you know, get tires, and, you know, just there's a bunch that goes into it. So, but here they are. Like I said, if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen these. You got to see these firsthand when I posted them. But this is the first video, so I just can't stop looking at them, and I want to share them with you. These are custom built SSR Formula Mesh from VR Wheels that I had ordered, I don't know, a couple months ago now. These wheels have been sitting in their boxes in my garage since I got them. A couple months ago, 3 months ago, whatever the case may be. Maybe I'm over exaggerating, it just feels that long. But they're custom built 15-inch faces stepped to 17-inch lips and barrels from VR Wheels out in California. And I just want to put them on my Z, but I'm just kind of BSing. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm sorry. But I wanted to show you guys some more of the Z today. And then the rain was like, oh yeah, we're going to rain today. I'm out here in Texas, so we've got that tropical storm, hurricane, whatever you want to call it, Alberto. It was nothing. We're okay here. So, yeah, don't worry about us. And another new update. Yes, I got another 350Z. I never got to show my first 350Z on this channel, so this is my latest project. Picked it up from my buddy, and this was supposed to be the daily. It still will be. I just have not, you know, put it in my name yet or put insurance on it. But it's the new toy, and I'm gonna put, you know, a set of works on it because they're right there in those Cosmos boxes right back there. The VSX9s. That was the original plan. Those wheels were supposed to go on this car from the get-go, and I think I mentioned that in my last video before my car got painted, that those wheels were going to this car. Well, this was the car that I was telling you about. Well, now I have ownership of it, so the wheels will be going on the car. Just when, I don't know, because I still gotta put these on. Oh my gosh, I'm behind. I know I am. Look at this dog. Cosmo, you don't like you took a bath, now you're all dirty. Oh my God. Don't you do it. Oh no. Get away from me. I know what you're trying to do, pal. You're trying to set me up doing all that work. But there he goes. Okay, here we are. About 8 hours later, 7 hours later, something like that. It was raining this morning. It was rain, stop, I'd wipe the car down. It would rain, it would stop, I'd wipe the car down, you know, so forth, so forth. You get the idea. It just wouldn't let up. So I tried to shoot in the middle of the day, try to make a video in the middle of the day. And the spot that I went to was just too loud, too noisy, and it was just way too bright. Freaking hot today. The rain just kind of made it all steamy and humidity, but here we are. Now I can go ahead and start my video. So I got the new iPhone Pro Max 15 and I wanted to play with the camera, so I figured I'd do an updated video on the car and talk a little bit about it. On the last video we went over the car was freshly out of paint and body. That was probably a month ago. I don't remember, maybe a little longer. But I wanted to update you and let you know that the paint hasn't fallen off the car yet. I'm just kidding. Just making some jokes. I've been getting questioned in the comments about my wheel setup. So I will go ahead and go over that now with you guys. The wheels on the car are Workmeister S1 3-piece. They are 18 by 10.5 plus 24 O disc in the rear, 18 by 9.5 plus 24 in the front, R disc for big brakes. And my fitment it's a little tweak. It's a little tweak. I've got about 3 degrees camber in the rear and probably the same in the front. That is just natural camber from lowering the car. The rear has custom camber kits, or aftermarket I should say. Just aftermarket. Scratch what you heard about custom, because there's nothing custom about them. Future plans with this thing is I have my SSR Formula Mesh wheels in the garage just sitting. You hear that? That's a Z. I hear a Z. I know a Z when I hear one. There it is, a white 370 just passed by. So I've got the SSRs that are going on the 300ZX. They've been sitting in the garage since I purchased them. I just haven't put tires on them yet. I think I went over the size and the spec of those wheels. They're custom built by VR Wheels. But other than that, this car will see a little bit more time being slammed, and then I'm lifting it up. The car will come up off the ground. I'm gonna put a bigger set of tires on the Meisters here after the SSRs, and I kind of would just like to be able to drive my car and not have to worry about blowing my undercarriage away from just bottoming out everywhere, because it gets annoying. This is the only part of the car that I did not show you after the car had come out of paint and body, was the engine bay. The engine bay is the only compartment that did not get paint matched. I was on the fence about showing it, but you know what? The black engine bay with the white body it works. It works for me, and I'm okay with that. I didn't know if I was gonna like it at first, but I accept it. In the future, obviously, when I do my freshen up, because I am planning on pulling the motor and transmission this winter, to freshen up everything in the engine bay. Seals on the motor, you know, heater hoses, vacuum lines, fuel lines, anything that's got to do with a rubber hose or anything is going to have to be taken off and freshened up, because this is all 34 years old. All these fuel lines and just everything, vacuum lines, they're just old, and they're gonna deteriorate and crack on me at some point in time, and I'm scared that it's gonna leave me stranded. Car only has 97K on it, but still, they're just brittle, and they're waiting for the right moment to leave me stranded, and I'm not gonna give it that time of day. So that's the plan for this upcoming winter, is refreshing everything in this engine bay. I don't travel in my car like I would like to, because like I said, I've had plenty of these things and I know them just so well. The second I get out on open road, yep, oh, guess what? We just popped a heater hose. I'm on the side of the road about 40, 50 miles from my house. Been there, done that. I'm not gonna give it the time of day. So the best thing for me to do is just to freshen up everything. It's just proper maintenance. We have to do our proper maintenance, especially on these old classics that we keep putting money into. If you're not willing to do the maintenance, then why have the car? And that's why these cars have such bad names and, you know, reviews, because you get people that do not care an ounce in the world of maintenance on these old classics. Yeah, it's gonna have a bad, you know, you're gonna have a bad time with this car if you purchase one, because I'm sure the person you got it from didn't do the maintenance on it, and it's probably got 150K on it, and it's misfiring, and the fuel is just trashed, and you know, it's got the factory coil packs, the harness is cracked and broken, and the PTU pins are corroded. Come on, like, we all know what these cars do. Well, at least I do. I know them too well, and I'm not going to allow that with this one, because this is my fifth one. This is my fifth 300ZX. This is my first twin turbo, but this is a fifth one. And like I said, I bought it to just kind of be a weekend car that I wanted to restore on the side, and it's kind of gone further than that. Obviously, it's on the floor. It's barely drivable, just so you guys know. I mean, I'm probably, people are like, how do you drive like that? Very carefully, because it's nerve-wracking. It's very nerve-wracking driving this car like that. I love the 300ZX very much. It was my dream car in middle school. The very first time that I saw one, I just had to have one, and I remember thinking to myself, one day I will have a twin turbo model, and this is it. This is the twin turbo model, and it ain't going anywhere. I've had so many people try to offer me money for it, and I've just turned it away, because it's a JDM classic, you know. It's a JDM classic that they're becoming harder to find, especially rust free. Now that we've taken care of just the light rust that was once up here on the windshield liner, thankfully, you know, it was just that. But undercarriage is solid, the frame is solid, everything under the chassis is taken care of very well. So, and that's the reason why I can't get rid of this car, because you're not going to find another one in its condition. It would take some stupid money for this thing to leave. Not that I'm advertising it or anything, but yeah, I mean, everybody's got their price for something. So those are my future plans with the Z. I just wanted to make a quick updated video and kind of just play with this new phone and see what it can do. It's pretty cool. I didn't want to have to buy another phone, but yeah, my other phone is just trashed. So it was time. But the plans are, the car will be coming off the ground eventually. I'm kind of real just not to my word about my plans, because I get so caught up sometimes, but 9 times out of 10 I come through. I would like to lift my car up and actually travel in it, and actually go and take photos of it in different cities. You know, just enjoy it. I want to enjoy it while I'm here, because I don't really get to do that. I don't have that luxury. But that's going to change. So some fresh suspension would help. Fresh suspension, bigger tires, definitely more function than form. Because this car has been slammed since the day that it got coilovers, and yeah, that's changing. That's gonna change, but I'm gonna enjoy my car. You guys let me know your comments. Hit me up. If you don't follow me on Instagram and you want to keep up with the Z, I'll leave my Instagram link in my bio so you guys can tune in to see I'm doing something every day. But yeah, you guys have a great, what's today? Sunday. You guys have a great Sunday night.